Yo! Alright, how we doing? So basically, today we had a really big gap up. You could see like spies coming in this like rug. So like this double Pika stack on spy and Qs, you could probably short this. Something to note though is like Qs instantly sold a point while spy bid up almost a point. So you'd probably want to short Qs. Oh, give it a minute. That's like if you see like spy making new high a day and Qs is nuking. So I mean, you got this 715 lit up on Qs, but I mean, like if you lose this 7580, it's Jover. Holy overshoot, and Qs is just nuking. Alright, so your big line in the sand was 7580 plus this massive spy rug. So I mean, 715's on the way. Okay, so one thing I want you to notice, they were slipping a lot of these positive nodes on SPX. So you probably trim a lot of your runners here. Like watch for a bounce. Maybe chop for a while. Yeah, so you almost V-shape it on spoos. And then they start to slip in the ceiling again on SPX and Qs, so you could have reshorted there. You probably would have wanted to take off majority of your position down here. But you can keep shorting this. Holy nuke. Try slipping another ceiling on Qs. I mean, you got this rug on spoos. Holy. Alright, let's go back like 10 minutes. So you got this rug on spoos, rug on spy, you got this 715 on downside for Qs. Rug, rug. Move King No down on spy. Holy nuke. And then, I mean, you got 7540. Not much on Qs, to be honest. They might just slip it around the 715 for a while, just because it's a king. Massive rug spy. Yeah, this massive rug on spy is starting to slip in 7540, like 750 positive. But I mean, we got lower 100%. Rug on Qs, rug on spy. Starting to come in as positive cluster on SPX. 750, 749, 748 starts to build. So, I mean, we ended up seeing a reversal down here. So in hindsight, this would have been a good area to long at the 750 king node, but SPX and QQQ were just in the middle of air. So, I mean, I would say there's about an equal probability that we don't get a bounce at 750 and it goes down to 748. But in hindsight, we did bounce down here at 750. So it was a good reverse rug to play. Boom, there's the lows. Then Trump starts talking about data centers in New York. And I mean, okay, so one clue you had is they flopped the king node from 712 to 716. We know when the ceilings roll up, that's bullish. And then it's barbecue chicken from there. Break through 7540, use it as a floor, and then boom, you're gone. I didn't realize data centers were this bullish. Honestly, I didn't think we were going to V this hard, but I mean, it's hard to argue with SPY lately. SPY's been kind of ruling the gamma. I would definitely trim the longs up into this like rug on SPY. But I mean, SPX is still a reverse rug up to 7570. So that's probably where I'd take all of them off. And then it's kind of, you can kind of expect just like a chop and a close just because we've seen massive moves already. But anything is possible. We do kind of top out at the 755 here on SPY, and there's a nice little dumper. I actually caught that. I was in VC with Colin Gators. Yeah, we caught that. But there's this nice reversal that we missed off to 753. It was just an interesting day overall. There's two crazy moves. Then they dumped it back down, and then they pumped it back up. It's kind of nuts. I mean, all the squeeze feels 755 is pretty obvious. QQQ was a little weird with all the positive gamma today, but overall, if you were unbiased, today was a killer day. All right. I'll see you guys later. I'm going.